Hey, Well Diva, and welcome to day 6 of our peace practice. 6 of 21 days, y'all. I'm hanging in here. Every time I say I'm going to do a whole month of this or a whole month of that, I don't do it. So, thank you for your patience with me. I am doing it this time. This is day 6, and I am Renee Mitchell Simpson. If you're new here, I'm the owner of Well Diva Lifestyle and Travel. Also, I am the self love and happiness coach. I teach women how to cultivate more self love so you can get to all the happiness your heart desires. All right, today I want to talk to you about creativity and how you, being creative, can bring about ultimate peace. Okay, so have you ever done something like maybe taking a candle class or jewelry making, a cooking class, maybe do a puzzle or color in an adult coloring book? Those are things that allow you to really just be mindful of what you're doing in that exact moment, so you don't have any room in your mind to think about things in the past or worry about anything in the future. You're just zoned in right there on the present moment, being fully mindful and being creative. That is going to give you the ultimate peace. Think about when you have done something really creative and how just all your senses are just right there focused in on what you're doing at that present moment, and how pleasant that can be and how peaceful that can be. For me, it's cooking and especially baking, and really even more than that, cake decorating. That's the thing that gets me, because it really allows me to be creative, challenge myself, try something new. I'm really learning and I'm really focused and like making the little flowers and stuff. Like, oh, if you haven't done a cake decorating class, try it. Do one, because it like really, like when I say really zoned in. Another thing I've done is jewelry making. That gets me like that too. Now, puzzles, I focus, but when you're actually really making something with your own hands and you're designing it yourself, it's on another level. So try that. Another one, perfume making. If you haven't done a fragrance class and you have the opportunity somewhere where you live, I know we have a few places here in Atlanta where you can do that, but Google it and look for a place to do that. Like, all of these things are really good, and I know you probably have some ideas of your own. So leave those in the comments for those of us who want to try something new and maybe need some ideas. So, what's so important about staying in the present moment? Well, you think about, there's a scripture in the Bible where Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt, right? She didn't even get a name, poor lady. They just call her Lot's wife. But anyway, I heard somebody say this. I've never heard it described like this before, but it's very interesting that she turned into a pillar of salt when she looked back. Think about salt being a preservative. So, like when you're looking back, you're keeping things in the past alive. That's the only way for you to keep past regrets and old hurtful memories alive, is to keep going back over them, focusing on them. Isn't that interesting? So, stop looking back and stay in the present moment. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. Stay focused on the present, and that's what being creative allows you to do. So do me a favor, or do yourself a favor. Show yourself some self-love this weekend and give yourself the gift of doing something creative, or just schedule the time to do it. You might not have time this weekend, but look up some classes that you can take on cake decorating, a cooking class, a sewing class, a fragrance making, whatever you think you want to do, where you can create something and bring yourself that ultimate peace. So that's your peace practice for today. That's your homework. Schedule some creative time for yourself. All right, have a great rest of the day, and I see you tomorrow.